guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Maritza, aka Ritz Bakes. I know a long time no see, but today we are going to be making something super fun, super bring you back to your childhood, hopefully super fun. And if you haven't guessed it, I'm sure you know it is a Minecraft cake. A few things I want to get out of the way first. First of all, amazing, I know, right? Beautiful, absolutely stunning. This isn't my video, it's my emotional support bottle. It is from Home Goods if you're interested in buying one. I'm just gonna answer that question now. Second of all, I don't have pink eye, I have pink eyeliner. It happens to not show well on camera, so no pink eye in here, okay? You guys, I am super excited for today's cake. I actually went and saw the Minecraft movie last night. Don't worry, I won't give you any spoilers. So let's talk about cake. For today's cake, we are going to be stacking and filling 4 vanilla cake layers with chocolate, buttercream, and a cheesecake filling. You know, I thought I'd spice it up a little rather than just doing chocolate and vanilla. I knew I needed both chocolate and vanilla for the design. I was like, let's add a filling that not too many people will hate. I feel like you can't go wrong with cheesecake because I am giving this cake away. So that's what we decided to go with today. When stacking and filling a cake, it is very important to make a little border of whatever buttercream is going to be on the outside of the cake. So when you add your filling in, typically people use fruit fillings, very runny fillings. This border just prevents the filling from spilling out the sides, making everything a whole lot easier when actually finishing the cake. You guys, my buttercream is so cold. It's freezing in this house, so I'm like trying to work with very cold buttercream. I had to microwave the whole thing. So when you see me giving it my all when I'm trying to pipe, it's because it's cold. But hello guys, welcome back. How is everybody doing today? By the time I make this video, I believe it is the 4th, so it should be posted on the 11th. I know if I was a smarty pants, I would have recorded this video a week ago so I could post it on the actual release date of Minecraft, but we didn't get time off work. But I am very excited to make this cake today. I don't know if I've ever made a square cake, if I'm being honest. I bought the pans a while ago, and I don't know if I was planning to make something. I think I got them for brownies. Round cakes are more my thing. I just don't have a lot of designs where I want to make it square, so we're trying new things today, like we are in most of our videos. If you guys haven't been watching my social media or this is your first time seeing me, hi, my name is Maritza. I am a self-taught baker, or really just winging it. I just love baking and I've been doing it since I was a kid, so if you see any crazy techniques or lack of techniques, that's because I didn't go to school for it. I did go to school for actually savory foods. I did go to culinary school, but they didn't have a pastry baking program I could specifically go into, so I got stuck with making soups. I made 30 soups, other boring meats. I don't know. I know all the temperatures at which chicken steak need to be cooked to, but that information is useless. I don't cook anymore. But back to the main topic for today, Minecraft. Okay, pause. I don't know what I want to do, guys, because I feel like the Minecraft cake isn't tall. It isn't like a cube. It's if that makes any sense. I don't know if I feel like that will be too tall, but I don't want to waste the cake layers, so I think we're just gonna make a tall Minecraft cake. And now back to the Minecraft topic. Sorry, I get very indecisive sometimes, but we're doing all 4 layers today. Why must I do yard work when I'm recording? Sorry for the background noise. I can't fix it. I would love to know, out of my subscribers, my watchers, how many of you guys play Minecraft or played Minecraft? Minecraft was a big part of my childhood. I can't say I was a huge gamer, unlike my brother who played 30 games at all hours of the day. I was more of a Just Dance girly and Xbox Connect. Please tell me some of you know what that is. I didn't play any PC. I'm not a PC gamer. I know a lot of my friends are. But in our household, there was lots of boys. There was brothers, there was cousins, there was other cousins, and they were all gamers. And it's very rude because they hogged all the TVs every weekend because there was 30 of them, I swear. I do remember all my cousins and my brother playing Minecraft, and I was like, wow, that looks fun. I like building things. There's really cool animals in there. So I did play a lot on my own. You know, I wasn't very competitive at that point. I was like, let me build a cool wool house out of rainbow wool and play on creative because I'm too scared to do survival mode. But as I got older, I did play survival. Don't worry, But I didn't have like gamer friends of my own at that time, and I didn't have Xbox Live. I didn't pay for Xbox Live, so I just played by myself on survival mode. I still had a great time. You know, I do need to get back into the game. I heard PC is like a million times better. That's like what all the professionals do, I guess. But if you haven't tried Minecraft, please do. It is super fun. It is not like a shooting humans game. Really try not to get censored or anything on YouTube. But overall, it really is an amazing game. I have very many good memories playing that game growing up. And I'm so glad it never like went out of style or like stopped being a popular thing. Like obviously they're making a Minecraft movie. Obviously it's doing great still. Because I think Minecraft is a game that all kids should experience at least once in their life. Okay, back to cake talk. What I am doing right now is stacking and filling my cake and doing a crumb coat, which if you haven't seen my videos, if you don't know what a crumb coat is, it is simply a very thin layer of frosting you add around the cake that kind of locks in all those crumbs to then freeze it so you can put on so you can put on a final layer of frosting and it will be perfect and smooth, and all those crumbs will be locked in the layer you froze before, so no crumbs in the final layer. Okay, crumb coat is chilled, perfectly clean hands. Now we're just gonna add the final layer. And I know you're probably wondering, hey, the top of that cake looks a little bare. There's not frosting on that part. And that is intentional. That is gonna be where our vanilla buttercream is going, and I just don't think it's necessary to frost it twice with both chocolate and vanilla. And also, I'm just trying to keep the colors as separated as possible. We don't want them merging into each other because that would be a hot mess. You guys, it's so cold in here. Told myself I wasn't gonna wear a hoodie in every video so I could look more presentable. And it's so cold. Back to the cake. Pretend we're not cold, warm thoughts. Okay, this is the part where we add the frosting part of the cake, even though we've already added frosting. And I was gonna make a template. I was gonna use some parchment paper, but you know what? We're gonna wing it because I just don't care. And then we get in our handy dandy squat. I should be propping this up, but I don't know what to prop it up on. I say I'm gonna wing things and then I get really nervous when I actually have to wing things. You know, I really wish I was a short baker so I didn't have to squat forever straight to be eye level with my cake. But we survived. I guess I can stand up now. So we got like a really rough sketch of what we want, and I am just gonna be very careful in smoothing everything out and not letting the chocolate buttercream mix with my vanilla buttercream because it's gonna turn into a brown mushy mess, and we're avoiding that at all costs. Okay, I take it back. Always use the template, and never hand pipe this. That was quite literally hell on earth. We have to move on because if I think about it too hard, I'm gonna cry because I don't think it's good enough. So, I really hope it looks better on camera than it does in person because I'm trying not to cry. I even pulled out a knife. I was pulling out all the stops. It quite literally was the worst time. Anyways, the most recognizable part about Minecraft cake is the red little squares on top, which I think are supposed to mimic sprinkles. Why can't this stay still? I feel like there's a ghost in here or something because every time I set it straight, it's just like moving in slow motion. Do you see that? Anyway, so you see I was gonna use fondant. I was gonna be like, I'm gonna kind of cheat. I'm just gonna use some cookie cutters, but are you kidding me? This isn't usable. I don't work with fondant like ever, but I was like, hey, I'll buy a small bag. It'll look really good. But this is not ingestible. And then you see, I microwaved it. Because why wouldn't it soften in the microwave? And then I kind of burnt the plastic, and then my microwave went zap, and then I took it out. So if you ever try to microwave fondant, don't do it in the plastic. So instead we are on the Pen B buttercream, my go-to, but that means more piping, which is so exciting, guys. Why I don't love working with squares and for perfect edges. But you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta suck it up. And my hands are so shaky right now. Okay guys, here it is in all its glory. I went a little heavy-handed with all the red, but I couldn't have stopped myself. But that is it. This is the cake in all its glory. We don't need to look at the whole thing. We'll just focus on the front. Is it perfect? No. Having clean lines is really hard, I realized. But at the end of the day, I think it still looks like a Minecraft cake, so a win is a win. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for the emotional roller coaster. Let me know what you guys think of the cake. Don't be too mean. I'm not mentally stable enough for that. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully Minecraft sees this. Hey, amazing, delicious. I know you guys can't taste it, but it may not be perfect, but I know it tastes good. Cheesecake, chocolate, vanilla. So that would be cool if we could get Minecraft creators to see this. As always, thank you guys so much. Feel free to subscribe, like, comment, whatever you want to do. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.